James, can I shake your hand or will I get stuck to it?
Oh, look,
no. OK, fair enough. All right. How are you, first of all?
I'm very good. How are you, Patrick?
Yes, I'm OK. Right. Why are you annoying the living heck out of everyone?
Good question. OK, so Just Stop Oil, we're demanding no new licensing and consents for any fossil fuel projects in the United Kingdom. And that's entirely in line with what the International Energy Agency are telling us, what the United Nations are telling us, that there can be no new investment in these things if we want to ensure a safe future for our community.
If there's no new investment, do we not have an issue currently with the current supply level of it? So basically what we would be doing then is having to go to some of the most despotic regimes in the world and give them all of that money as opposed to maybe bringing it home.
I could see how that you may naively think that. However, we've currently got in reserve 8 years of supply. OK, and our main our dependence on international on international oil is actually leaving us vulnerable to fluctuations on the international energy market. If we bring investment towards renewables in the United Kingdom, invest in British jobs, we will be ensuring a much safer dependence on our energy supply and ensure, a livable future.
So right now, Just Stop Oil, clues in the name, OK? If we just stopped oil right now, people, I think, would freeze to death in their own homes, wouldn't they?
That's not what we're calling for. We're not calling for turning off the taps now. As I say, we've got 8 years of supply, OK?
So when do you want to just stop oil? Just to be clear, you don't want to just stop oil right now?
No new licensing.
So no new licensing
consents. Okay. Now, most of the British government will tell you that we need to be investing in drilling in the North Sea. Now, that doesn't belong to the British public. That gets sold on the international energy markets, OK? What would actually help British people with their energy bills today is if we started insulating British homes, we gave free public transport, we got onto renewables. Renewables are 9 times cheaper at the moment. That's the thing that will help people with their bills today.
But the problem is that I've just been told in my ear anyway, apparently we've only got 5 years of supply here now. Saved up already, not 8, right?
Sounds like we've still got plenty of time. I mean, I would need to see your figures.
But have we? Well, I mean, have we actually got time? Because then, does my grandma freeze to death in 5 years' time, not 8? That's a relief.
The fact that look, we've got every technological capacity to deal with this problem, and the fact is we have no choice. All right, we're in a situation. Earlier this year, we hit 40 degrees C in this country. That the scientists said that was impossible.
Great. I got a cracking tan.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm glad you thought that, but our farmers didn't think that. OK, this year alone, our wheat yields are down 1/3. We're projected to lose 50% of our potato harvest. If it's this bad in 2022, how bad is 2050 going to look like? Not to mention the fact there's 33 million people displaced in Pakistan right now. What about them?
OK, but how do we actually resolve all of this then? What do we actually do? Can you solve single-handedly the energy crisis, the climate crisis for us?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, well, not me personally, but, what I'd say is, there are far better minds working on this than me. I would say that we are looking at the potential for an energy revolution akin to how the internet has been for information, OK? We could have a massive energy abundance, but we need to get off these dinosaur industries that are holding us back. We're getting left in the dust by other countries,
Well, yeah, but are you going the right way about it? Because, to be honest with you, I've met you now, we've had a decent chat, it's all right so far, no one's stuck to anything, and that's lovely. But there were people trying to get to hospital early, there were people whose kids were screaming in the back of their car wanting to get to school, and realistically, that's not the way to bring the people with you, is it?
I mean, obviously, I empathise with anyone sort of disrupted by our... I know. Look, but what I'd say is it's a drop in the ocean. A bit of traffic disruption is a drop in the ocean to the disruption we've already seen,
congestion.
and that is coming along, in the not-too-distant future. We're talking about... Just look at the disruption that happened this year. 60 UK families lost their houses in wildfires, for God's sake. That was unthinkable a few years ago. OK, so you think that annoying people is currently the best way to get people on side? Yeah, well, I mean, history's shown time and again that non-violent civil resistance is the most effective means of bringing about the kind of societal shift that we need to see in the sort of time frame that we have left. Unfortunately, annoying people work. I wish holding a placard was as effective.
Well, the thing is it working? Because what have you achieved?
Well, I mean, I'm on your programme talking about the most critically facing demand,
that's great.
I mean, I would say in terms of government policy, yes, I agree with you, but I think that highlights the criminality of the UK government. We've got our new sociopath in chief. She used to work for Shell, and she continues to work for Shell. These people, our politicians, work for a billionaire class that do not care about normal people.
Just on that though, because there seems to be. Do you think that fossil fuel companies and these big corporations are inherently evil?
No, I think that...
Just because my point on that is just because...
I think they're amoral.
OK, but because the thing is, if it wasn't for them taking it quite a long way back, we wouldn't have had things like the Industrial Revolution, we wouldn't have lifted millions, billions of people out of poverty.
Yeah, I mean, the horse and cart served a purpose to a point as well, right? OK, we need to get out of the dark ages and transition to a sustainable future. It'd be better for everyone. It'd be better for business. It'd be better for all the values we care about. Now, we may disagree on a whole host of political issues, but I'm sure that we all care about our family, we care about our community, and that's what this is about. This is about protecting British people from a government that is committing oblique intent to commit genocide. That would be the legal term. You studied law.
Are you an eco-terrorist?
Look, we've got 80-year-old vicars out there. I'm wearing a flowery shirt. How terrifying do you think we are?
Well, I don't know. Everyone can wear a disguise. No, no. But seriously, look, you've been to prison.
I have, yeah.
Yes. What was that like?
Very prisony, yeah. It was Belmarsh.
Was it insulated?
Not very well. No, they just kept the heating on all the time. It was very inefficient, I would say.
OK, all right. But seriously, though, do you think that if you... Because my concern, I think a lot of members of the public concern might be, if you guys don't see a big result soon, i.e. get what you want, then you might end up doing anything. You might end up taking it to extremes, blowing something up.
Well, I mean, you raise a relevant point in the sense
because by your logic, sorry, because where does that end? If you're willing to go to increasingly extreme actions until you get what you want, that does end with, as far as I can see, a massive terror attack. Well,
no, I mean, we're willing to do whatever's non-violently necessary. Now, the thing is, you raise a valid point in the sense that history has shown that things have got more extreme with things in the past, with when views are not taken seriously. But we better hope that we don't reach that point. It's
but you're the spokesperson for it. You are in control of it not reaching that point.
Well, this is why we need non-violent civil resistance.
So you guarantee that it will never turn violent?
Absolutely not. Not by Just Stop Oil, not by any associated group. Like non-violence and peace and harmony is at the very centre.
So if anyone from Just Stop Oil ever did anything that was violent to prove their point, like we've seen with other groups...
They wouldn't be in Just Stop Oil.
You'd boot them out?
It just would... we have principles and values that we adhere to, and care for our community. The reason we're doing this is because we care about our community, because we care about our family and our loved ones. I think you do too.
Well, no, we all do. We all do.
You don't care for your community by blowing people up.
Well, I certainly don't. No, but if you were told now, if you were sitting on the Mall, for example, and there was an ambulance that pulled up, and the paramedic got out and said, "This person in the back now."
We have a blue light policy. We let every ambulance through.
Well, what if my girlfriend who was pregnant was in the passenger seat, OK, and she was in labour, and you were glued to the middle of the road or something like that. You were strapped to the middle of the road, and I said, "Please let me pass." Would you let me pass?
We always leave an ambulance lane. We always leave a route through for people in need. I don't want anyone getting hurt, and it's no one. This is not my idea of a good time. I don't want to annoy anyone. I don't want to ruin anyone's day. But honestly, the situation they're in is so serious, and the fact is the government could stop this in an instant.
It would take a massive upheaval. Just quickly, what do you do every day? What do you work?
I'm a sound engineer.
You are a sound engineer, so do you take time off that to do this?
We all work, yes, yeah. We're this is...
No, I just wondered, because it's not... I don't want to sound like one of those people, the old Who Funds You question.
Look, we're out there, you've got... I know there's a general sort of perception about us, but, you've got people... You've got nurses, you've got scientists, you've got doctors, you've got vicars, you've got cleaners, waitresses, barmen, people from every walks of life. These are just people that have read the science. And, you're an intelligent guy. I'm sure you've read the science.
No one's ever said that. No one's ever gone that far before.
You've got the ability to understand these things. And, the entire scientific consensus reinforces what I'm saying. This is not a fringe leftist conspiracy.
I can understand that, but then you could make the argument that one of the points of law is to try to persuade a jury of your case.
That's what we're
not stop them getting to work.
But with all due respect, if that disruption hadn't happened, I wouldn't be on here to make the case. And we've opened a space for the debate to have this. Now, I want to live in a free and fair society.
You're going to have to be quick.
We continue to have these sorts of discussions, but we're not guaranteed the way that we're going at the moment.
All right, good.
Join us 11 o'clock, Downing Street, every day.
I don't know, am I now facilitating the incitement of mass disruption? No, look.